Hello G9, so magandang gabi uli sa inyo. So we have now lecture video number 3. So ito po ang second na main lesson natin ngayong fourth quarter. So we have here trigonometric identities. Okay? So last year or probably 2 years ago, ano ba? Tama. Nung kayo po ay G8, you started learning geometry. So doon sa geometry ninyo, marami kayong na-discover na na theorems and postulates and definitions. Okay? Dito, uh, medyo meron tayong ma-encounter dito ng mga identities na kailangan nating i-memorize. Okay? So, ano-ano po yung mga identities na po yan? So, ang pinaka-basic identities natin ay yung tinatawag nating Pythagorean identities. So, tatlo po siya under this identity. Pythagorean identities. So, we have here sin squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals to 1. Then second squared theta minus tangent squared theta equals to 1. Then lastly, cosecant squared theta minus cotangent squared theta equals to 1. Okay? So, ito po ay kailangan ninyong, itong tatlo ay kailangan ninyong i-memorize. Okay? Now, ang gusto ko dito, not necessarily na kailangan nyong i-memorize, pero gusto ko kailangan ninyong malaman or alam ninyo kung paano paglaruan itong mga identities na to. Anong ibig kong sabihin? For example, itong first identity natin na sin squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals to 1. Pwede nyo itong paglaruan as sin squared theta equals 1 minus cosine squared theta. Okay? So, equal din po yan. So, huwag kayong matatakot. Ang ginawa lang po natin dito, tinranspose lang natin itong cosine squared dito sa right side. So, from positive, naging negative. So, mga ganyan na paglalaro. So, kailangan huwag kayong matakot mag-explore sa mga bawat sulok ng identities na to. As long as wala kang nababaling properties ni algebra, like this, from positive, transpose, naging negative, wala pong problema po dyan. Again, as long as wala kang nababaling properties or law ni algebra, wala pong problema. Kung anong law or properties ni algebra, pwede mong gamitin dito sa trigonometry. Okay? So, ayan po yan. So, if you want, pwede rin natin isulat itong, for example, itong number 2. So, sabihin natin, let me explore this as secant squared theta equals to 1. So, from negative, transpose ko doon, pwede na siyang positive. Tangent squared theta. Okay? So, ayan po yan. Now, aside from Pythagorean identities, meron din tayong tinatawag na reciprocal identities. Okay? Kabaliktaran. Kabaliktaran ng cotangent is 1 over tangent. Okay? Secant theta is equal to 1 over cosine. Then, cosecant theta is equal to 1 over sine. Again, huwag po kayong matakot mag-explore sa bawat sulok ng identities na to. Kung tutusin, pag pinaglaruan ko to, pwede itong, pag sabihin natin, this is over 1, cross-multiply this. So, cotangent theta times tangent theta is equal to 1. Okay? So, the same pattern lang din dito, secant times cosine equal to 1. Okay? So, ayan po yan. Pwede rin gawin natin yung corollary niyan. Corollary. So, pwede yung sabihin natin, tangent theta, okay, is equal to 1 over cotangent. Okay? So, parang pinagbaliktad lang natin itong dalawang to. Okay? So, wala pong problema po dyan. Again, as long as walang nabe-break na rule ng algebra, wala pong problema. Okay? So, wag po kayong matakot mag-explore. Okay? Then, after reciprocal identities, we also have quotient identities. So we have here tangent theta is equivalent to sine over cosine. Then cotangent theta is equivalent to cosine over sine. Okay? So ayan po yan. Now, ang gagawin natin ngayon is we will simplify identities. Ang goal natin dito sa simplifying identities, ang kailangan ko lang makikitang function ay in terms of sine or cosine only. Okay? So, para ma-simplify natin yan, gagamit tayo ng mga identities na pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. Pythagorean identities, reciprocal identities, or quotient identities. Okay? So, let's try to have one example here. Simplify cotangent x times the quantity tangent x plus sine x. Okay? So, to simplify this, we will apply distributive property. Okay? So, walang problema. Okay? Algebra lang tayo. Apply mo lang yan. Distribute dito. So, that will be cotangent x times tangent x. Okay? Plus, distribute din doon. So, that will be cotangent x sin x. Ang sabi ko nga, para ma-simplify ito, kailangan lahat ng function ay naka-sine or cosine function only. So, anong pwedeng identities ang pwede kong gamitin? Probably, let me use quotient identities. Okay, so itong cotangent, using quotient identity, mapapalitan ko siya as cosine x over sin x. So, for cotangent yan. Times, itong tangent, pwede rin quotient identity, pwede ko siyang palitan as sin x over cosine x. Plus, itong cotangent naman, pwede kong palitan as cosine x over sin x, quotient identity, times, etong sine na ito, hindi ko na siya papalitan kasi yan nga yung goal natin in terms of sine or cosine na lang. So, kokopyahin ko na lang yan. Then, rule of algebra, pwede tayong mag-cancel out dito. So, ang matitira dito is 1. Plus, pwede rin tayong mag-cancel dito. Ang matitira dito, sine over sine, maka-cancel. Matitira is cosine. So, ayan. So, ang simplified form ngayon is 1 plus cosine x. So, ganyan lang po mag-simplify ng identities. Ang totoo niyan, itong simplifying identities na to, walang particular na pattern. It's up to you sa mga kanya-kanya ninyong diskarte kung paano didiskartehan itong ma-simplify in terms of sine or cosine. Pwedeng magkakaiba kayo ng pagkakapili. If you want Pythagorean, use Pythagorean if you like. Kung gusto mong reciprocal, pwede rin reciprocal. Kung gusto mong quotient identity, you can use quotient identity hanggat ma-simplify mo siya. Ang tatandaan nyo lang, you can do anything, you can transpose anything. Siguraduhin nyo lang na walang mabe-break na properties or law ni algebra. Okay? So, that's it. Paki-memorize po ito dahil kailangan po natin to sa susunod nating lesson. Okay? So, pakisagutan ng ating mga LAS. Maraming salamat and good night.